Hello, everybody. I am going to talk about breast cancer and 10 gifts that I have gained. At least 10. Actually, there's just so many more. First, I want to start out with number one, self-reflection. If any of you have ever experienced cancer of any kind, self-reflection, what a time it has been in the last, 7 to 8 months of reflecting on what are the things in life that mean the most? What are the things in life that are really just sucking up and wasting time and energy? And granted, a lot of people right now, whether they have had cancer or not, they're stepping aside and really looking at what means the most to me, what really is activating my life force energy, what's blocking it, what's draining it. This has been such a profound time for me to self-examine and to look and observe, not because of judgment, not because of self-criticism. Actually, this takes me into the second gift. It's self-respect versus being liked. And I invite all of you to look at this, think about this. Where are you with really respecting yourself? Where are you with really respecting the people that are closest in your circle? A deeper level of self-respect to me is evolving. It's not about somebody else really liking us, approving of us. I don't even want to have that even for myself. I want to have the respect, the compassion, the consideration. As we work together with other people, a lot of times the things that will put a wall up has more to do with respect. That doesn't mean they have to agree to us. We have to agree with them, approve, not approve. No. We get to respect the differences. We get to respect how I would do it might be different than you would do it. What you believe, what I believe. Is that important to you in your life? Just to honor and respect another person beyond whether they like you or not, beyond whether you like them or not. But unconditional love has respect. We don't need anybody else to change. We are the only ones that can make shifts and adjustments. Number three, this is a good one. Supporting life versus shrinking yourself to fit into life. Shrinking yourself. Is there any area in your life right now where you could say, I kind of go down a notch, or I'm shrinking myself. I'm being less than who I really want to be, less than who I really am, or that's what I'm tolerating in this friendship. That's what I'm tolerating in this relationship. There is more of an oppression, a little bit of a suppression. And again, this can be wired into us from many, many, many generations, just many generations. As a woman and going through, and I'm addressing primarily my situation with breast cancer, which has brought out so many gifts, but it's sometimes we go through many, many deaths to live. And there are many little ones, and sometimes there's big ones. But that means what hasn't really been serving us, and what would serve me better if I supported my life, my joy, my happiness. How would your life change if you made the decision, I'm done shrinking myself for anybody, anything? And what comes along with that is connecting into your truth, connecting into what do you really believe. And we're living through a time where everything has been kind of turned upside down. What we thought were truths, we're finding out were lies. It's really wild. But the beautiful part of this is going directly within yourself, your connection. So many people are really reflecting and looking at this. This is what I've been going through. I'm looking at, we get to change. We get to think about, if that is not supporting our greatness, make the change. Why is it breast cancer? Why is it cancer is so rampant? I have a number of thoughts on that, but it's what matters is how do we handle it? Where are we letting it take us to? I want to continue to evolve in a better version of more of who I want to be. And if some of these situations that I have gone through has helped me to connect more into my own creativity, divinity, my worthy self, my confident self, then it's worth it. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't, we shouldn't be suffering and we shouldn't go through this and that. Pain has purpose. Suffering has purpose. And that is what can go through and refine us on amazing levels. Gift number 5, the company I have developed years ago and people who have been part of this has been a real honor and a real gift to have the minerals that I keep using as I continue to heal, but the minerals can restore that life energy, be able to continue to have really good, healthy bowel movements, important to detoxify. That's part of this balance. Too much of something, not enough of something else. Our bodies go through that. Our minds go through that. Our spirits go through that. I absolutely love everything that I have created for Miracles of Health, or the divine has helped me to create with Miracles of Health. Are there some changes that I'm going to be adding and some changes that I'm going to be making? Sure. And this leads into another one. Number 6, change. Be willing to change, be willing to be open to new teachings, new ideas, new ways. The same old, even though it got us to a certain point, no longer serves us in that way. And my intention every day, and I want to share this with you, be open for new ways to look at research, new ways to look at how the body can best heal the mind and the spirit to become that conscious and empowered. It may not be as complicating as you think, and it's certainly not as complicating as I think. As I connect into different things that have blocked me, I can be open to now. I have chosen not to go a certain pathway of what is typical in treating breast cancer. I am continuing to do amazing things in raising my consciousness and healing my body. And I'm excited to share more and more of this with all of you. Another step, we'll say number 7, simplicity. Simplifying our lives. What a good time to do this, no matter what age you're in. I am just simplifying things. If it's stuff I don't even need and stuff I don't even want, I'm not holding on to it. Keeping things less complicating, keeping things less confusing is clearing the mind. I'm in the middle of learning about the 12 conscious strands of the brain, our senses. 12 senses. I'm learning this from Dr. David Martin. It is so powerful. And it's not that complicating. Actually, it's easy. It would take years and years of therapy out of the way to what you can learn in a very short time. And that's what I hope to be teaching and sharing with all of you pretty soon. Number 8, as I mentioned, just really stay open to change. You might need to do some radical changing. And that's what has happened to me. January 9th, radical change. I made some pretty radical decisions that day that will carry me through, I am sure, the rest of my life. Does that mean, I'm over through transformation, on any level? No, but I accept it. This is part of life. This is what we're going to go through as we continue to progress on in life. Our bodies aren't meant to live forever, but we can make choices and decisions to have a better quality of living at this moment. Number 9, seeing others as complete human beings. Looking at another human being in the pureness, the perfection of their spirit as whole, and honor that. But why I could do that more today than before, I could do that more to myself. I can accept my humanism more. I invite you to do that too. Love those parts of you that arise and you say, oh my gosh, I shouldn't act that way. I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't look that way. What if you looked at yourself in the mirror and just say, what do you need? How can I love you more? I'll just love you and embrace you just where you're at. Very, very powerful. Does that help the world? You better believe it. When we come from a calm, confident place of goodness and divinity, there's an acceptance of life. And when you take the fear out, when you take the judgment out, and you just accept that person the way they are, or maybe it's an animal, maybe it's something else, that just brings harmony to every cell of your body and to every organ. And number 10, be grateful for every challenge. Own that responsibility of the challenge with gratitude, with so much gratitude. Every day, I say, I am so thankful for everything I've gone through to bring me to this moment. I truly am grateful that I have had some of these very enduring, intense experiences because of what this has opened me up to. I really, really encourage anyone listening to this, just have that tender love for yourself. Support your health. Continue to do that. Get some Miracles of Health, chelated minerals. Continue to take our PuraCleanse. Continue to work with parasites. That's a must. That is a given. We have so many influences that are coming in through our environment that are compromising every cell, every day. How are we nurturing ourselves? How are we giving good nutrition to ourselves? How much kindness and goodness are we putting forth to other people and especially to yourself? I hope you can really, really grasp these 10 gifts that I have continued to awaken to. And there's so many more. And you are a gift. You are a gift to this universe. We are all gifts to this universe. We have purpose, and may we continue to unite with that. Thank you.